Kajabi is the ultimate all-in-one platform to run your online business. In this review, I want to show you guys all the things that you can do with Kajabi and cover everything you need to know about this powerful tool. This is going to be a very helpful review and tutorial. And if you're looking to figure out whether Kajabi is the right fit for you, or if you just want to know what exactly is Kajabi. But real quick, before we begin, if you're looking to try out Kajabi, I want to give you guys a free gift. They have a 14-day free trial on their website, but don't use it because I want to give you guys a 30-day free trial if you use the link down below in this video. The link down below will allow you to get an extended free trial of Kajabi, and all you have to do is sign up using the link below this video to get a 30-day free trial instead of a standard 14-day free trial. On top of that, I've put together the ultimate Kajabi bonus package, and I want to give you guys that for free at no additional cost. When you join Kajabi through me, you'll get access to all the bonuses listed below for signing up through my affiliate link below this video, as my way not only to say thank you for supporting the channel, but to really stack the deck in your favor so you can have the best possible start with Kajabi and have an unfair advantage over everyone else. Again, all you have to do to get your 30-day free trial and free bonuses is to click the link below this video to sign up for Kajabi. So with that being said, let's go over everything you need to know about Kajabi and its main features. Now, let's get started with Kajabi. Now, Kajabi enables you to create different types of products, build websites, landing pages, market your items with pipelines, drives, as well as email marketing mails. And let's go on ahead and take a look section by section onto the complete capabilities of Kajabi. Now, one of the most requested or one of the most demanded tool on Kajabi has to be their course platform. Kajabi allows you to create structured courses with outlines, quizzes, lessons, and certifications. And they also allow you to create coaching, which can either be one-on-one coaching or group coaching, as well as communities and podcasts. So to get started, I will go ahead and go into courses on the left and then click on Get Started. Once you do that, you can go on ahead and start building your course. So for this example, let's say I want to build a course on improving your speaking. So improve your speaking skills. And once I do that, I can add a brief description on what people will learn about this course. So what exactly would be the course content? A brief description of that. For example, let's say for this particular course, we will be teaching how to maintain fluency and improve vocabulary and speech, like this. Now, once we've done that, we can go on ahead and choose to keep this on, which is a tool that allows us to generate content and additional resources. What this does is that it basically generates an outline for your course, but I already have an outline in mind. So I will turn this off, but you can leave it turned on if you want a sample outline that you can modify. After that, you can choose the colors that can help you in setting an appearance for your course. So for this particular course, let's say I want to go with some blue coloring. So I have a blue color for our button, and let's say I want a black or gray color as the background. Once we've done that, we can also choose a thumbnail image that can be representative of what we're going to teach. Once we do that, we can click on Next, and then we have two options. We can either create a course as a paid course or a free course. If you haven't set up the payments for your courses, you can click on Skip for now and set up payments later, but I'm going to be creating this as a free course. However, I'll show you guys later on how you can set up your payments on Kajabi as well. So our first product, which is our course, is now being built. Once your course has been built, you can get started by adding its course outline. Now, in Kajabi, courses are categorized in two different ways. First off, you have a course. Within courses, you can create modules, and within modules, you can create sub-modules. So A module might be how to learn English, and then a submodule within that might be how to read English. And you can add individualized lessons within every module or submodule. So to show you guys the example, on the bottom we have a blank module, which I'll click on edit, and I will rename this into how to speak with confidence and elegance. And once I've done that, I will click on Save Module. Now this is our first module, and then we have our first lesson within that. So I don't want to add lessons. I want to first categorize this module in two different sections, which might be confidence versus elegance. So for that, I can click on Add Content and then click on Submodule. Now this submodule will be called Elegance in Speech. And then I can give a description, add an image, and then click on Create Submodule. In the same way, I can click on Add Content and add another submodule. However, before I do that, I want to create a lesson about elegance in speech. So let's say I have 2 lessons on elegance and then 2 about confidence. To add those, the first thing I'm going to do is click on Add Content on the right and then click on Lesson. Once you click on lesson, you can choose the lesson you want to insert. So for us, let's say I want to add elegance in speech history. That's the first lesson I want. And then the second lesson is going to be elegance, or how do you exhibit elegance with words. And then I'll click on Create Lesson. Now 2 lessons have been created, and I can click on Add Content on the top under my module, not under my submodule, and click on Submodule over here and build our second submodule, which is about confidence. So once I have inserted the confidence section, I can go on ahead and click on Create Submodule. Once I do that, I'll click on Add Content and add the 2 lessons about confidence. So how to look a crowd in the eye. So that is our first lesson. And then after that, I will add my second lesson, which is going to be how to calm your nerves, and click on Create Lesson. Now, once we've done that, we can go on ahead and create a quiz because we obviously want to add some level of assessment. So let's say after the elegance and speech submodule, I want to quiz my participants. To do that, I can click on Add Content on the top right and then click on Quiz. Once I click on Quiz, I can start generating my quiz. Before I start building my quiz, I'll click on Settings and then retitle the quiz to Quiz 1. Or I will name this Elegance Quiz. And after that, I like to go back into, I will rename this into Elegance Quiz. Click on Save on the top right. Once I've saved this, I can go into Questions on the left and start adding my questions. Now there are 4 different types of questions you can add: multiple choice questions and checkbox questions. Both of these can be auto-graded by Kajabi, whereas file uploads and short answers cannot be auto-graded, which means you will have to grade your students by yourself. So let's say I will show you guys all 4 examples. A question that is a multiple choice might be, what do you say after someone hands you a dish at the table? And this is going to be a multiple choice question, and I'll add 3 options. So option number 1 is going to be no thanks. Option number 2 is thank you. And then option number 3 in our situation might be okay. Now I will mark the correct answer, which is thank you. And now Kajabi can automatically grade my students. Now moving on to the next type of question, you can click on Add Question over here. And the second type of question is a multiple choice question. How does a multiple choice question differ from a checkbox question? So question number 2, I will select it as a checkbox. Now, if I was to take the same example and convert that into a checkbox question, how or what do you say after someone hands you a dish at the table? And in this particular situation, when you have a checkbox answer, that means more than 1 answers are correct and all of them need to be marked as correct. So option 1 might be thank you. Option 2 can be thank you very much. And then option 3 is going to be no thanks. Now, because these are two options that are correct, I will mark both of them as the correct options. And when students mark both of them as the correct options, then they will receive their grade. Now I can add a short answer question. So this might be something a bit more detailed or descriptive that your students might have to write about. So write a situation where you can ask to leave politely. And then after that, I'll change the question type to a short answer. And now a short answer text can be added over here. And if I was to alter this, I can do a file upload as well. And people can select a file to upload over here as their answer. Keep in mind that file uploads cannot exceed the limit of 10 MBs for any question. Now I can click on save on the top right. And once I click on save on the top right, our first quiz for our course has been generated. Now let's go on ahead and start creating our course completely. So we have generated a basic outline and we only have one module in this course. I can choose to create more, but I find this to be adequate for our example. Now, once you do that, you can click on customize over here and then customize the appearance of your store page. So if you take a look at the current page that you will have by default, this will be this page that Kajabi has as their template. You can choose to customize this by clicking on install template and choose one of the pre-existing templates that Kajabi provides. You can also choose to upload your own template if that is what you prefer. Now, after that, you can include offers in your courses. This might be any type of freebie or a discount that you are offering. You can click on add offer on the top right and add the type of offer this is. So let's say this is going to be a free course. So this is the offer. I'll click on continue over here, click on save and finish, and the offer is priced as free. And just like that, I can click on save. And this will be added as a offer, and I can choose to add some upsells as well, but I'll show you guys later on how we can improve our sales in Kajabi. Now, once we have customized some of the basics, let's move into certifications. So before certifications, you obviously need to have some customers. You will be able to see a list of customers directly under your course, and you will be able to print out a list of all of them, as well as export a list of all of your customers. Now, going back into our course that we have created, we can also choose to provide certifications. For certifications, just click on certifications under the course title, then tick this option to provide certificates for this course. For providing certificates, you do have to add a logo. So go on ahead and link your logo or upload it from your device. Let's say this is our logo, and I'll just upload the logo over here like so. And I'll click on save over here. I'll just use this as a reference image, and then I'll click on upload file over here. Now, after that, you have the certificate title. So this might be a certificate of completion. Then the recipient subtitle, the certificate is awarded to. Then you will display the student's name, the course subtitle, if you want to include the course title name. Then you also have the completion date that you can include, as well as a unique certification serial number. You can also add an expiration date, a custom field, or a certificate background if you choose. Once you've done that, you can click on save on the top right to complete your certification generation. So whenever someone completes your course, they will receive a certificate, and you can go into settings to manage these certificates manually as well. Now below that, once you have created your course and gone into settings, you can also create a live room for your course. So you can provide a live video session for your course, and this can be titled anything, and you can also choose to take the recording of that live Q&A that you might have had and add that as a lesson. Now, you also have a community that you can build, and we can build communities later on, and I'll show you guys step by step how to do that. So we've learned how to build our course. The second thing we're going to learn is coaching, and then we're going to move on to our website. So go into coaching under products, and building coachings is very simple, like courses. Click on Get Started over here, and you have two types of coachings that you can build. So first off, I will add the title of my coaching program. Let's say my coaching program is called How to Paint for Beginners. Or let's say with the example of our course, which is about speaking, so how to give public speeches. And now I can add the coach name, which is me, Millie Davis, and then a course description about what people will be learning in this course. So stand on the stage with confidence that you will convince anyone. And then after that, a thumbnail image can be uploaded. Click on Continue over here, and then you will choose the type of coaching program this is. So this can either be a group coaching program or a single one-on-one coaching program. Let's say this is going to be a one-on-one coaching program, and I will be providing 4 sessions. So I'll click on Continue over here. Once I've done that, I can choose my scheduling preferences. So you can choose to integrate Calendly, a custom link, manual booking, or a Kajabi scheduler. I like to use the Kajabi scheduler because it's super seamless and easy to use. And if you are looking to build your courses as well as schedule all of your one-on-one sessions or group sessions, then make sure to check out the link provided in the description box down below to get started with Kajabi. Now, after you do this, you have to set a duration for each session. So let's say for each session, it's going to be a 45-minute session, and then I can click on Continue. After that, we have the primary and the secondary colors. So I'll just set that as purple and green because that is the color scheme that I've been liking. And now I'll click on Continue. Once I do that, I can add the price, and this will be a free, or I can skip this for now as well. And once I do that, my coaching has now been set up. Now in our coaching, we can click on Package Outline, and we can actually provide a package outline. So you can insert a simple outline for each individual session by clicking on the session, and you can add a session description as well as agendas and resources for that session. So your clients or your students already have an idea of what they will be learning in each individual session with you. Now, once you have created your coaching, you can also go into settings and manage the booking time windows as well as your availabilities. So going into settings, what I'm going to do is, let's say my availability is 9 to 5 on Mondays, Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and let's say on Saturdays, I want to add my availability from, let's say it's going to be, let's say from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. And I can add this availability. And then let's say in a second slot, I would be available after, let's say I would be available after 2 p.m. to, let's say from 2 p.m. to 3:30 p.m. After that, we can add our scheduling options. So what would be the booking time window? Let's say I only want to be booked 3 weeks ahead of time. So 3 weeks will show you, let's say in 3 weeks, I don't have to worry about if I already am booked for the next month, if I have any other plans colliding with that, or you can even do it in days or months. So let's say I only want to be booked 20 days ahead of time. Then we have the minimum notice scheduling. So I need a minimum of 40 minutes before someone can schedule with me. And then you have your calendar integrations that you can add. Adding your calendar integrations will help you in making sure that there are no collisions between your personal schedules or your Kajabi bookings. Now, moving on, let's go on ahead and take a look at websites on Kajabi. Now, websites on Kajabi can be a great way for you to get started with improving your overall online presence as a creator, influencer, teacher, or just as someone with knowledge. So you can build a simple website on Kajabi by going into their template store and picking out a free template. You guys can see they have a wide variety of free templates available, and you can choose the template that you liked. Now I will click on add this template. And now our new template is being installed. Now, once the template has been installed, you can get started with customization of the template. The drag and drop editor on Kajabi is super simple to use, plus can be a simple way for you to get started with customization. So I will just open up this particular template and click on Customize. Once I click on Customize, I can get started with complete customization. So first off, on the top, you will have the logo. Click on the logo, and from the top, I will change this to text. Because I don't have a logo image, I want to add a logo text, which is going to be Millie Davis. And then after that, I can add a logo text color. I can choose to stretch the block, adjust the alignment as well. But I will go directly into the next section, which is our hero section. I'll click on background on the left, and then we have an image inserted. So I will change the background type to none, and this will give us a solid color of background. I can go into the color and then adjust the color as well. So let's say I want to use this green, and then I will make it a bit dull, like a very dull gray green, like this. Once I've done that, I can also choose to change the desktop as well as the mobile layout. Now, once we have done this, we can go on ahead and start customization of the content. So, first off on the left, you can see how wide your text columns will be. So you can customize the appearance of the text columns like this. And I will keep it 5 columns wide over here, or 6 columns wide. And then I will add my own text. So from here, I will add my text. Let's say our text is going to be learn to speak with Millie. And now I will go on ahead and customize some of the lettering because I have a double L in this. So I will change this over here. And then from the top, I will remove my spelling error. Learn to speak with Millie. And once I've done that, I can also, adjust the descriptive text, and we can choose to format this however. If I want to change the color, I can select the text I want to change the color of. Then from the top, I have the text color, and I can open this up in the drop down and select a text color of my personal choosing. So I'll go with this dirty purple color. I think I'm going to go with a darker shade. So I'll click on custom over here. And once you click on custom, this can open up the color wheel, and then you can select your own customized color as well. So I'll just select this color over here and click on OK. Once I've done that, I can apply that text color to my text over here like so. So once I've done that, I can move on to the button. So to edit the button, go ahead and scroll to the bottom. And once you go into the bottom of the section, you will see a call to action block. Click on that and you can add the call to action. So for us, I'm going to keep the call to action to learn more instead of get started. I will add it as learn more, and then I can add the button action. So for the button action, I want it to lead to a landing page, and the landing page might be for our course, which is called Improve Your Concentration. We have a course freebie. You can build any type of landing page. I've built these landing pages in the past, and that is why I can link them over here. And if you want, you can also go on ahead and instead of a landing page, you can go to a URL. And for your URL, you're going to select your course URL. So you will have to go back into your dashboard on your Kajabi account and just copy your course URL, which is this. And then I will insert my course URL over here. So your website, again, can serve as not only your portfolio, your website, as well as your course promoting strategy. So I will just insert that, and then we can insert a background color, the button text color as well as customization of the button width, style, size, and more. Now I've customized the hero section. However, for some people, they might want to add more content in each section. So if you want to add more content, simply click on Add Content on the left. Once you do that, you will see different types of content blocks that you can add. For example, I want to insert an image, and I will just insert that image. I will reduce the size to 6 columns over here, so it would be adjusted towards the right. Once I do that, I can link any image over here. For example, I'll use a royalty-free image of a businesswoman, so I'll just search for businesswoman, and I'll just use a Shutterstock image as an example. Now, once I copy the URL, I can click on select image, and I can click on upload a new file, click on link, and now I can import the image directly from its link like so. Now, the image URL for this is not working. So now our image is going to be imported. Currently, the image size might be a bit too big, so it is not being imported directly, but I'll leave this image block as a placeholder, so later on I can insert my own image over here. Now, below that, we have our second section, which for this particular template is a business icon section. Now, for us, this might not be relatable, so from the bottom left, I can click on delete this block. Once I do, this block will be deleted, and if I want to delete the entirety of the section, I can click on delete this section to delete a section. Now you have multiple different sections that you can edit in the same way that we edited our hero section. Once you've completed your editing, click on save on the top right, and your website was now created. Now keep in mind that you can create multiple pages as well, and if you want to customize any other page, click on the top and then you can go to any other page, such as your library, members directory, blog, announcement, login page, and more. And whenever you are publishing your website with any website building tool like Kajabi, and if you're looking to build an amazing website that is highly customizable, make sure to check the link in the description box down below to get started for a 30-day free trial on Kajabi. Now, if you want to preview on other devices, you have the option on the top to preview this on a tablet, a phone as well, to make sure that your layouts look good on all different devices. Once you're satisfied, you can go back to design and get started with the rest of the tools of Kajabi. Now, not only can you build a website, but you can also build a landing page on Kajabi, which is a really integral tool in building a sales funnel. So I'll build a landing page for our speaking course by clicking on pages on the left. Once I do that, I can click on landing over here. And once I do that, I can click on new landing page. So once I click on new landing page, I can start from scratch or use one of their pre-existing amazing templates to get started. Now I am going to just click on the blank option to build a very simple page, and I'll click on get started. The title for this is going to be for our speech course, and then I'll click on create. Once I do that, I can just start building our landing page the same way we built our website. The only difference between a landing page and a website is that a website has a full-fledged navigation with multiple different pages, whereas a landing page has only one purpose and drives people or drives traffic for one particular purpose, and that is going to be in your call to action. So this is going to be our first section where I'm going to customize the text. So I will add all the basics you need to know to ACE public speaking. And then after that, we have a block for an image, but I don't need that. So I'll click on delete block. And then after that, I can click on add content. And in our add content, we have cards, custom codes, widgets, as well as featured, as well as videos, video embedding, pricing cards, and more. So for us, I might want to add a pricing card, and you can add, a unique pricing card and enter the info about your course over here. So I will just name this ad $free per month. So I'll just adjust that to free per month. And then after that, I can enter the description of our course. So I'll just remove that and then add a bulleted or numbered list. It's going to be how to be confident, learn elegance, win people over, like this. And once I've done that, I can create the list icon if I want a check, plus, or star. Then I have the call to action button, which I'm going to click on the left panel. And then I have the text of buy now, and I want the buy now button to lead to a checkout page. And the checkout page is going to be my Improve Your Speaking Skills course. And I want to change this formatting over here. So I'll select that, make it bold, and change it to headings in heading 1. Once I do that, I will also increase the column size to 12 on this. And now I can click on save, and a very simple and basic landing page has now been created. Now I can go back into my Kajabi dashboard, and we can get started with some of the marketing and sales features. So if you go into sales on Kajabi's panel, you can go on ahead and set up coupons, offers, as well as affiliates for your courses. Now, to get started with offers, coupons, and affiliates, go into sales and then go into offers. Once you go into offers, you will be able to see some basic analytical data. Now, in your analytical data, you have the number of purchases in the last 30 days, net revenue, as well as net revenue of all time. And you will also be able to see the published offers that you have. Because I have free courses, they are inserted as an offer. You can build discounts on bulk purchasing, so I can click on new offer over here. This might be, a freebie offer, and I can add multiple different products. So I have 2 products that I'm inserting, which is a course and a coaching, and I can click on continue. Then because they're already free, I can offer them a free bundle or something. Usually you can also add upsells by going into your offers, click on upsells, and you can add a upsell. So this will be a flow after the purchase. So you can click on get started, and let's say that whenever someone goes to our course called Improve Your Speaking Skills, we have a upsell, and I can go on ahead, add a description, and add a purchase button text. So this would be buy our individual one-on-one session as well, and then click on add upsell, and you can add upsells with any of your courses or any of the offers that you're creating. Now, with that, you can also create discount coupons by going under sales and then coupons. Click on get started over here, and you can create a single coupon or bulk codes as well that can help you in providing either a certain percentage off of your products or a certain amount off. You can choose the type of coupon code it is and the duration as well as expiration date. Now, lastly, you can go into affiliates on the left, and once you go into affiliates on the left, you will see an outline. This allows you to create an affiliate sign up and affiliate login link. Then click on commission setup over here if you're going to be offering a commission-based affiliate. So the more people redirect other people to purchase your course, you can give them a certain commission. This can help in spreading word of mouth about your courses or whatever you are teaching or offering on Kajabi. And if you want to offer your knowledge on Kajabi, then make sure to check out the link provided in the description box down below. Now, you can also choose to share links, transactions, build announcement for affiliates as well. And that can be a great thing to do, especially if you're someone that has the revenue of a larger business, or you have a steady flow of income and you want to, promote your product further. Now, we've learned all about product, sales, and websites, but how can we actually market our product? Well, for that, before we can market, we have to price our product. To get started with accepting payments from customers on Kajabi, simply click on Settings on the bottom left. Once you click on Settings on the bottom left, click on Payment Integrations. So once you click on Payment Integrations over here, you will see you can connect to a third-party payment provider, or you can connect to Kajabi Payments. Click on Get Started over here to start accepting Apple Pay, Afterpay, Google Pay, Visa, MasterCard, and much more. And if Kajabi Payments is not available to you, you can always use a third-party application like Stripe or any other payment tool to accept payments on Kajabi. Now, moving on to marketing on Kajabi. Marketing is something that a lot of people underestimate on Kajabi, and email marketing is something that Kajabi does really well. You can go into email campaigns and click on New Email Campaign. You can choose to create a new email sequence, which is basically going to be triggered by an action, and this will build an automation of email. Then you can also send out a broadcast email, which might be a newsletter, a sale, a discount, or any type of one-time announcement that you want to do. Let's say we want to create an email sequence, and this email sequence is going to be a promo-based email sequence, and I can click on continue over here and start building our email sequence. Now I have built this simple sequence over here where we can edit the content, write down our basic content, and then we can schedule our mail. So we can edit our recipients and send out our broadcasts. Now with that, you can also build funnels under marketing. So if you go into funnels over here, your funnels can be built for lead magnets. So let's say you find a particular audience that you want to attract, but you don't have the time to take each individual customer. Instead, you want to build a funnel, which will be a standardized procedure that all of your customers go through to be converted from potential leads into actual paying customers and converting sales. To do that, click on New Funnel on the top right, and you can choose the type of funnel you want. Let's say I want a sales page, which is primarily used to nurture a pre-existing lead. So click on Get Started over here, and we are going to name our funnel. This is going to be our sales page funnel, and I can select the offer I want to create this funnel for. So this is for our free course about improving your speaking skills. And I will click on Create Funnel over here. Now this is a funnel template that we are using. And now it is generating our opt-in page. And we can click on Add Page to add the first page of this funnel. So once I do that, I can click on Use Existing Landing Page. And I've already created our Improve a Speech Course landing page, which we will be using as the first step of our funnel. After that, we can offer checkout. Then we can also add, another automation, add automation, and we might want to, so when the offer is purchased, then I want to maybe subscribe them to an email sequence about thanking them and maybe giving them an upsell. Maybe I want to add a tag to them. Maybe I want to send them one email just to thank them for their purchase, send them a single-use coupon or certificate. So let's say I want to send them a single-use coupon. And here's a coupon, and then the coupon code would be inserted, and I'll click on Save over here. Now, in this way, you can create amazing funnels using Kajabi that can help you in making sure that all of your leads are nurtured and all of your sales are going to be recurring sales with recurring customers. Now, next up, you have automations, events, and forms. So automations are basically a wider section of you to see your email campaigns. Then you have events that you can create on Kajabi. This is amazing to create some hype around your particular course or product that you are offering. You can add countdowns to pages, add email broadcasts, register people, and do much, much more. This can be an in-person or an online event. So let's say this is going to be a live session with me, and then I can click on Save over here. Once I do that, I can add automations, so I can streamline some of the tasks of this event, and I can add event details and then click on registrations on the top, and I can add, the people that will register will be added to this particular registration section. Now, one thing to note that a lot of people wonder about is how can we find potential leads? Well, to actually collect information about leads, you can go into forms under marketing and start building a form. A form allows you to collect email addresses, names, and some basic info about a person. So click on create new form, and you can integrate this form directly into your Kajabi website as well to help you in making sure that all of your visitors end up purchasing from you, because once someone registers with your website via a form, you can then go on ahead and send them a promotional sequence of emails. Now, moving on to the next section, we have analytics on Kajabi. Now, analytics allow you to view your revenues, your basic metrics for the health of your business. So how much revenue is each individual user bringing? How many people are actually subscribing? How many people are unsubscribing? What type of retention do you have? Then you have opt-in, page views, your product progress, affiliates, and offers sold. Kajabi allows you to track progress on all of these facets. And if you want to do all of this as well, make sure to check the link provided in the description box to get started today. Now, going into the last two parts of our product, we have communities and podcasts. So podcasts are very basic and simple to create. So you can click on new podcast over here, and you can import your already pre-existing podcast over here or create a new podcast. And podcasts have millions of views nowadays and can be a really great medium for you to share your knowledge. So let's say the title of my podcast will be Speaking Eloquently. And then after that, I will add the host, which is me, Millie Davis, and then I can enter a brief description. So, how to be soft-spoken and elegant in speech, like this. Then we can add the podcast availability. I want this to be available to the public, and click on continue. Then you can choose two types of orders. So if there is a serial order, if your episodes need to be watched consecutively, so the oldest needs to be watched before the next one can make sense, or if it's an episodic order, which basically means that people can view from the newest episode to the oldest episode, and it would still make sense. For us, it is going to be in serial order, and our podcast category is going to be arts. Then I have the language, which is going to be English. Now, once you do that, click on continue, and you also have to mark if there is going to be any type of harmful language in your podcast. And now your podcast can finally be created. Now, moving on to the next and most charming section of Kajabi that I have been hiding from you guys, and that is communities. Communities allow people to connect together, and with communities, you can offer everyone a space to talk to each other, as well as share interests and be able to interact with you, as well as similar people. So I have a new access group that I want to build, and within a community, you can build different groups on Kajabi. I have built this simple community, and I'll click on get started over here. We can enter a name for our community and our circle as well. But I want to build a community from scratch. You can build one community for free on Kajabi, which is our well-being and self-improvement community. If I want, I can get started with this community, and I can customize this however I want. Everyone is able to access your community, and you can just go on ahead and add different circles depending on the different fields of interest that you have. So the first circle in my community might be, let's say, speech improvement, people that are here for speech improvement. Then one circle is going to be for something like introductions. I can enter that over here as well. I can build different circles, and different types of people can talk to each other and build a everlasting relationship and start improving their skills with you on the community section. Plus, if you take a look at communities, you can actually create events as well as announcement and challenges in communities that can help derive a healthy competition as well. And if you want to be able to access communities, offer your coaching, offer courses, and much, much more, make sure to check the link provided in the description box down below to get started with Kajabi today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you're able to get started with Kajabi as well. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you have any questions or queries, leave those in the comment box down below. I would love to know what you guys have to say.